Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to talk about something that I absolutely love. So I built a gaming PC like 4 or 5 years ago. It was an AMD build. It still does okay. I mean, but obviously, if it's that old, I'd really like some new hardware. But I can't afford it right now because I'd have to sell a kidney. So anyway, what I'm getting at is I love Sony, and the Sony race between Sony and Microsoft is pretty bad. So Sony is trying to monopolize and take, or Microsoft's trying to take Sony out of the game. And where I'm getting out of this whole conversation is that this would be the perfect thing to do if they made a actual PC under the hood with their custom case around it, which would be the look of the console. But you come out with hardware choices that it has their software in front of it, so you can't make it a PC. So you put your hardware specs out on the front of it, so it's their software, and you put their approved, so they have a list of graphics cards, one for 1080p, 2K, and 4K, and it'll play any game at those at 120 frames per second, or no matter what, and it has, so the motherboard is already there. It already has the CPU on it, but you get to pick your graphics card and how much RAM you want. I think that if they did something like that, but the way that they do it is that the graphics cards have a proprietary connector, so you can't put it in a PC. It only works with that console. And I think that if they did something like that where you could pull it apart that easy and you could add stuff to it, and because some people want to do stuff with their consoles, but if you don't want to touch them, like you could pull a panel off, put a new graphics card in. I think that if that was the case, this would go perfect. But you turn it on, it looks exactly like the PS5 interface, looks like everything, but you just change the hardware underneath. So the memory or the CPU that's in it will handle up to 4K, 120 frames, and then you can add up to, let's say, 64 gigs of RAM or 32 gigs of RAM. I think that would be phenomenal. And graphics cards that are proprietary for it. Yeah, I think that'd be great. So anyway, guys, this is Monarch Man saying peace and noodle on that. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Peace.